iOS 9, Apple Music and Beats 1. Is it going to sell Spotify by next year? Comcast streaming TV. Is it worth the $15 a month? Windows 10 finally coming out. We got a release date. It's going to be end of this month. Apple Prime Day. They're celebrating their 20th anniversary next month or tomorrow, and everything's going to be free with Prime. All that and more on Tech for Dummies. Welcome to Tech for Dummies, the show to make technology fun again. I am your host, Darren Cook. You can follow me on follow me on YouTube and watch previous episodes of this show. This month we got a guest host, John Finfock.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Dustin's out because of scheduling problems. John, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, I'm a tech fanatic and musician, a local musician in the area, and I'm just here, hosting with Darren.
All right. Let's start off with let's do the easy one. Let's do iOS 9.
All right.
Got it. All right, we'll find it. iOS 9 is coming out this month. Actually, this fall, with new improvements to the iOS system, which I've looked into. It is probably going to be the same thing as 8, but they're claiming with a little more upgrades to it, like better battery life, which we all know it's Apple, it's going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
And they think they finally made Siri smarter. And I agree, Siri can be pretty frustrating if you ever had to use her.
Yes, you can. iOS 9 is available, I hear, on a free beta, right?
Yeah, I think so. It is. I'm not too sure about it, but also on they're going to be able to add it to CarPlay, which is a lot of us around nowadays don't have, but some of these newer vehicles you can. You can finally do something that you can't do with his little iPad over there, is multitask.
Yep.
Multitask, baby, be able to do two things at once, which is nowadays you should be able to do with other tablets, which you don't do now because for some reason Apple never thought of doing.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at your iPad, I don't think you're going to be able to do it with your little iPad.
Probably not.
You need to get one of those newer iPads where the screen's a little wider. That's an iPad mini?
Yeah, it is the mini.
Mini? You might be able to fit it with a mini, but the problem with the mini is you're only going to have half the real estate and you won't be able to read it anyways.
Right.
So, what else is there? Picture-in-picture, shortcuts by your fingertips, and also
Apple Pay.
You don't know what Apple Pay is?
No.
Oh, you got something. I know something you don't. All right, Apple Pay is this new thing they have that you can put your credit cards on your iPhones, iPads, any Apple device.
Oh, that's that little thing you stick on the side of the headphone jack or whatever, right?
No, that's your swipe. You stick you swipe your credit card. This is a little app that's built into Apple, built into your iOS, that you use it for your iPhones, iPads, any Apple device, and you take it to these stores, and all you got to do is swipe it in front of the credit card machine, and you pay for it.
Nice.
It's totally secure. You don't have to worry about typing in passwords, typing in signature. It's all there. Your signature's there. Your credit card number is there. You're secure. It's all secured via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And it's convenient. All you have to do is swipe it, and out the door you go.
Nice. That sounds real good.
It's the new way. They're trying to prevent people getting hacked. You know, these companies like Target and we're getting hacked.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. You know,
losing your credit card and information.
Yeah, because you know, if you keep your credit card in your wallet, who knows? Somebody might grab your wallet and you never know what's gone.
Not only that, but nowadays they got people can walk up right behind you with a credit card reader, a little box, and all they have to do is come up right behind your back of your wallet and wave it up and down.
Oh, geez.
And they got your They got your credit card number.
That's not good.
Nope. Got all your information. All they do is just walk. All they gotta do is hold it right here, and it reads your information. That's why some people nowadays telling you, especially us, they have to put a piece of metal or magnet on it to prevent these people from reading your credit cards.
Yeah, sounds like Apple Pay is gonna be something.
It's
game changing for sure.
Oh yeah, it's worth it. I mean, I'm totally for it. And it's a great thing about it, like I said, is you just have it. It's right there, convenient on your phone. You don't have to. I mean, people nowadays carry their smartphones more than they carry the wallets.
Right.
So that's gonna be a great thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So now we're also adding a few more stores. Are going to be adding to them are going to be Kohl's, JCPenney's, added like Dunkin' Donuts, Walgreens. Ooh.
Nice.
A few other stores are finally coming onto it. Right now, currently is Best Buy, Walmart currently has it. All the few other department stores that I can't remember off the top of my head, but they have them right now. So that'd be a great thing coming out, and hopefully eventually they'll be coming out a lot more. And finally, another thing, they're finally upgrading their map system.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that, fall girl? 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, geez.
When it first came out, they thought the Apple Maps came out. They looked up. Some people were looking up their home places, and it was out there in the middle of the ocean, or it was out there in the middle of Lake Erie.
Yep.
And the maps look so distorted and all that. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm going to stick to Google Maps. Thank you.
Yeah.
And same thing with me. Like, sorry, I'm going to stick to Google. Thank you. I don't want. Still to this day, I'd rather have Google Maps. Me personally, I just prefer Google over everything. So
Google's insane.
Google's going to be taking over soon. Anything else you want to add on to that?
No, that's about it I can think of.
All right, let's move on to keep it in Apple. Let's move over to Apple Music. Why Apple Music will be taking over Spotify within a year. Which, if you upgraded to your new Apple iOS 8.4 this month, Apple will be, you would notice your new iTunes Music is now changed to Apple Music.
Yes, I did notice that.
That's because with their recognition of Beats, Apple bought Beats about a year ago, and Dustin and I got in a little argument about that. Oh, they're not going to buy it. Yes, they are. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Well, they ended up buying it for what, $4 million. They ended up buying Apple Beats. And a lot of people say, okay, now you got it. What are you going to do with it? Well, they finally got it, and the upgrade to Apple Music is, I personally think it's not worth the upgrade.
Yeah, no.
No.
I just found something here on about Spotify, about Apple getting convincing music labels are trying to tell them to get away from the free streaming from like Spotify and stuff, and apparently the Department of Justice got involved.
Yeah, they did.
I was like, that's not good.
Not when the DOJ gets involved. Well, if they do rule on this, but I'm thinking it's still going to be, you're still going to have free music no matter what. People
Right.
are still going to be.
Yeah, they'll find some way to do it.
Find some way to do it. And you being a musician, you can relate to this more than I can about having music put out there that is free.
Mm-hmm.
And also I'm a DJ too, so I can relate. That's how I can relate it. Because me personally, I would love to have free music anywhere where I can get it, download it, and be able to use it for my gigs and use it for my personal use without being able to worry about copyrights.
Right, yeah.
You know.
Exactly. And, you know, a lot of musicians, I mean, I don't sell my music because making my stuff is like, you know, not complete or anything like that. But, you know, the music business is like going down. I mean, it's going downhill because of nobody's buying records anymore. They're all buying the MP3s, and they haven't figured out how to bring that to their, you know, to get them paid for it or whatever. I don't know.
Though I've heard a lot of artists is kind of like that way, because what they'll do is they'll listen to the track that they like, then they'll go out and buy the CD if they like it.
Right. Yeah. That's. It's a huge debate between some musicians. Some will say, no, you don't want anything to do with the free download, and others are like, you know what, I don't care. You go for it and take it because I know they're going to buy it eventually anyways.
Yeah, and a lot of them make more money off the concerts.
Right, exactly.
Money off the concerts, not off the music itself.
Right, which, you know, now with YouTube and everybody filming the concerts and stuff like that, that's even going downhill too.
Yeah, even though you're not really supposed to be filming it,
exactly.
There's people filming concerts. But that also, they also debate about that is that if you film the concerts, people will start buying the records.
Right.
So you mean it starts tying into buying the records.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword no matter which way you look at it.
Yeah, so it's that type of deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, we can tie this into beat. Also, part of the upgrade that you get, the new internet radio for Apple called Beats One. Now, I've listened to it, and I bet you have, just to try it out.
Not yet.
Oh, you haven't? Then it's not worth listening to. It's a lot of indie. If you're into the indie stuff, the independent radio, and you know, rock, you know, not hard rock, not like the stuff that you like, but you know, like classic rock, and you know, the stuff that you don't really hear on the radio, that you never heard on the radio from these artists that you've heard of, but you never heard of their stuff.
Right. Probably stuff you only hear like on a local small bandwidth radio station or whatever. Yeah.
Stuff you don't hear. To me, I listened to about maybe 5 minutes of it and like, yeah, it's all right. I'm not going to sit here all day listen to it. Or I got iHeartRadio or something like that. I can flip over to iHeartRadio and listen to stuff that I want to hear.
Right. Yeah, and I got TuneIn Radio right now, so that's...
Oh God, TuneIn. Oh yeah. I got TuneIn on my both my computers.
Nice.
Yeah, and I love it. You can listen to just about any radio station in 50 states.
Yeah. Yeah, and radio station I'm with right now, it streams through TuneIn, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And so I listen to a lot of stuff out in California. Of course, you know, I'm originally from California, so I'm listening to KGB and all the stuff that I grew up listening out there.
Oh yeah.
On. So I mean, I do that just once in a while just to see what's going on out there. Keep up with that out there. Okay, that's pretty much it for that one. Boy, I'm going through these.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to bing, bing, bing. Let's do Apple. Let's get out of Apple and switch it to their competitor, Windows. Let's do Windows 10
Ooh.
and the release date.
Windows 10.
And the lovely release date. All right. Well, here's some news about Windows 10 and the release date. They're going to be releasing this, believe it or not, at the end of this month. Oh no, is it ready? I think it is. I have it right now on my computer, and I switched. See what some of you watched the previous episode. No, I switched back to Windows 7, which she has.
Yep.
Only because they had that driver flaw. It was the sound card.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What I got is I got the beta version. I got the inside preview, insider's preview. The previous insider preview worked great. It was all they did. They took 8.1 and just threw 10 on it. So it had the 8.1 drivers, 8.1 everything.
Really?
And they just threw 10 on, made 10 fit on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next upgrade that they did, they tried to do it solo without 8.1. Well, the audio drivers, if you had a Realtek audio driver, didn't compete because their audio Realtek hasn't quite caught up, didn't quite catch up to Windows 10.
Yeah, exactly.
So the next version of it, so I just tried it out on this thing. Come on. It's a little tablet. If I screw this thing up, it's like, yeah, who cares? I'll get it fixed. I can fix it. So I put it on here, and it went to sleep. So it worked. So I've kept it Windows 10 ever since. Now, me personally, I love Windows 10. It's going to be a great upgrade from 8.
Yeah. People were going back to 7 when 8 came out.
Yeah. If you're going to, and they're thinking about maybe even making it so that people who have XP
Oh, nice.
be able to upgrade to 10. Because they want those Vista and XP people to come along with them.
Yeah, people can keep Vista. I hate that.
Oh God.
Malware City.
Not malware, it's just clunky.
Yeah,
it was chunky. And that was the problem. Two operating systems almost back to back from each other. They were bad. Luckily we had 7 in the middle of that because 7 saved Windows.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Just like XP saved Windows from ME way back.
Yeah. Actually, personally, I had no problems with ME.
No?
No.
Oh my gosh. My computer it probably lasted about 6 months, and I had to put Windows 2000 in it because ME crashed it.
Of course, I had the later version of ME too, so.
Oh yeah, we got
later
it.
Version.
We got it. Our school got it the minute it came out. Oh, I had to have the new upgrades and everything like that. I was like, I wouldn't do it. Well, the computers were crashing every day. So
I had later. Of course, I had a store-bought copy. Later store-bought copy.
Yeah.
A little bit. Because I had a computer that ran 98, and 98 was coming out, was dying out.
Yeah.
And I needed to upgrade. So I picked the cheapest one was ME.
Yeah.
It was slow. It was the only one that could fit because at that time, XP was out there, but it wasn't really. One, it was expensive, and two, you didn't really know much if if they're going to crash these P3s or if they work on P3 or P2s.
And then 2000, I think, came out right after ME, which is a little bit cheaper than XP.
Yeah, and 2000 came out. But 2000 was more towards businesses.
Right.
It went towards businesses than the consumer use.
Yeah. 2000 NT. Oh boy, that was a headache.
It was if you weren't a business and knew IT real easy.
Right.
IT.
Oh.
It was a headache and a half. But anyways, I like 10. 10's going to be worth the upgrade, and let's hope they keep it going. Another thing is, for us insider previewers, we won't be getting our copy until next month. Yeah, ain't that nice?
Yeah.
But you guys that are on 7, we'll be releasing it on July 29th, and you get your chance to get your Windows 10. Now, do you have your little windows in the lower right-hand corner? Yep, you have your little windows. That thing.
Oh, yep.
Saying, oh boy, get ready for 10.
Yeah.
Yep. Wait till July 29th. Hit that and switch over. You'll love it. Now, for those who don't know what 10 it does, why 10 is so great is because of the fact that unlike 8, you've seen 8?
Yes.
The title bar, the title screen and all that is gone.
Yay.
You have now a start, well, this is 10. Now, instead of that, you have this. That's your start menu.
Jeez, that is different.
But it's still the same thing. You know, you click on it.
I remember
It's still
Yeah.
still Windows 8 Windows 8 chunkiness, but it's a little more friendly for the mouse than
right.
8 was.
Yeah, 8 was like, so they solely wanted to work upon touch screens and all that stuff. And,
This is, by the way.
oh, nice. But like those who, like with 8, those who didn't have a touch screen, it was an absolute nightmare.
Yes, it was.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's the reason they were saying the Xbox One's not doing so well is because it's on the Windows 8 format. So,
See, when Xbox One, if I remember correctly, I think they too are going to get upgraded to 10.
oh, really?
They're getting upgraded to 10.
Nice.
All Microsoft, and this is another great thing about Windows 10 is it's going to work with everything with Microsoft.
Nice.
It's not just going to be one operating system for desktops and stuff. It's going to be one operating system to rule it all.
Nice.
Yeah. Xbox is going to get it. We're going to
Gonna get
PCs are going to get it.
Smartphones are gonna get it.
Their smartphones are going to get it. Though I heard the smartphones, they just laid off 700 people in their smartphone division. That when what they did, they took Nokia. They bought Nokia to help save Nokia's behind. But now they're laying them all off.
Oh, no.
Saying that, well, we don't know if we're going to go that way.
Oh,
We don't know if this is going to work because our phone division is not working properly.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if they're going to stick with phones or they're going to stick with operating systems.
Yeah,
We're just going to see how Windows 10's is.
Right. And it's like the way with Sony. I mean, they have some of Sony has some of the best technology for TVs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the only thing that's really making money these days is the PlayStation.
Yep.
Samsung's taking over just about everything else that Sony has.
And there again, PlayStation is outselling. Now I heard PlayStation is outselling. Oh, we all knew this, outselling Xbox One and all that. But now they're really outselling them because Xbox One is now Microsoft dropped down to almost to where Nintendo is.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're right in the middle between,
Yeah. Gosh, I hope Nintendo comes something better than the Wii U.
A lot of people are saying that a lot of people over on the Nintendo side of it is saying that they're fine. The Nintendo is only good for if you want your memory games, your
Right.
games that you were a kid.
Oh yeah.
Play those type of games.
Definitely.
And that's the reason why they keeping their Wii U going is because like Mario and Kart and Mario this,
definitely.
Mario that. It's because they want you to reminisce the good old days when we were playing Mario.
Mario, Kirby, I remember those days.
Oh yeah, when we were playing Mario in your mom's living room.
Oh yeah, well, that's also the great thing too, because Nintendo also got the rights to, like a combined rights, because you can get them on the PlayStation Store too, the old Sega Genesis games.
Yep.
Which, as we all know, Sega hasn't made a console since the Dreamcast, so
yeah,
which is tragic. But now you can do it. Now you can get it with virtually any system. You can get the old classic Sega games. So if you want to play Nintendo and Sega at the same time, heck, it's great.
Yeah, that's another thing that PlayStation is now having. Yeah, the new PlayStation Store for the PS4. You can play just how you can go from. Heck, you can go from 3 on down to Sega.
Yeah.
Now, play old games like PS1 games, and for.
Yeah. Speaking of PS1 games, they got that new Final Fantasy VII's remake coming out now.
We'll do that later in the show.
Oh.
We have a whole segment set aside for Game for Dummies. We call it Game for Dummies. We can, let's see, let's move on. If anything else you need, well, other than Windows 10, hopefully they do release date and hopefully it's good. Let's see, let's move on to Comcast. That's it for that. Let's move on for Comcast.
Right.
Now this is the one that I would love to try. I don't know about him, but I would love to try it. Is Comcast will roll out a new $15 per month streaming TV service aimed at internet subscribers. This is from CNET. Who just wants a sliver of cable. It means people that just want a little bit of cable. And they're going to call it the Stream. Where you get full feature cable TV packages, but you still can watch certain you won't pay the big bucks for full feature cable TV packages, but you still want to watch certain shows and movies from HBO and a handful of standard broadcast networks.
Mm-hmm. The only problem they were saying about it that I can see is that they will only let you simultaneously stream through 2 devices at the same time.
Yeah, well, they'll probably figure a way to work around it. Netflix. Netflix used to be like that.
Yes, I remember that, and they fixed that.
They quickly
real
fixed
fast.
Real fast, yeah. When people on the same account wanted to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got
it. Amazon is not like that. Hulu is like that.
Yeah.
You can't watch if you're on the same account, because her and I have her mother's account, and if she's on the Wii watching it and I'm in the bedroom or on this thing watching it.
Right. That's awesome.
We used to be able to just hit each other, bounce each other off. We used to, and it used to annoy the heck out of me because he's sitting there watching a movie. Next man, she hits play and the play has been interrupted because somebody else is using your account. Like, you little. Here I'm watching a totally different movie and she's watching another one. It's like interrupted. It's like, you little. HBO. Have you heard about this new HBO thing? HBO Now?
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Yeah. We're doing a little bit of my last show back in May. It was just April, May, it was just coming out. Apple had their big announcement saying about their Apple TVs and Apple iPad minis and all that stuff.
Right.
Well, there's now Apple TV is going to be streaming HBO content for $15 a month.
Nice.
And you do not have to pay a cable subscriber or a dish subscriber to get it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I hear that Comcast is trying to combine that with HBO Now.
Yeah.
That's going to be crazy.
But the problem is, if you are a Comcast subscriber or a Charter cable subscriber, you still need them to provide the internet to watch your content. So you really ain't cutting the cord. You're just getting rid of one more bill.
Exactly.
You're just cutting your bill in half. You ain't really getting rid of Comcast.
Nope.
You're just getting rid of the Dish or DirecTV, but you ain't getting rid of Comcast because you need them to use their internet.
Oh yeah.
So, like Dustin said, it was definitely net neutrality. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Exactly.
You're trying to figure out what to do. Well, anyways, what to do. So it's going to be a great thing. I'm hoping. I just learned. I'm hoping it's going to be something else. I hope it'll be great. So also the series of low-cost option from Comcast, Internet Plus bundles, which I have, including HBOs from $40 to $50 a month. XP on campus, geared towards So yeah, they're going to knock it down to $15 a month, which I'm hoping that's including your internet payment, including your payment for internet.
Oh yeah, let's hope.
Let's hope. If not, you're looking right there. If that's say it's $40, you're looking at maybe $55 a month for for free, basically $55 a month. You're paying for the internet, basically. You're not paying for the TV, you're paying for the internet.
Right. Let's hope let's hope this stays at $15 a month.
Let's not hope they stay and not pull the Amazon at the last minute, decides to jack the price up to $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, that irritates me. Have you done Prime?
Oh, I got rid of Amazon Prime.
Did you?
Cost too much.
Right after they jacked the price up to $99?
Oh, it was before that. I think it was like, I don't know.
75 at one point.
Yeah, it was 75 when I had it, and I had because they took like a few months ago, they tried to automatically take it out of my account. I was like, nope. So I hit cancel and I got a full refund. I was like, yeah, I'll do Amazon Prime every now and then if I need to rush shipping, but other than that, it's not worth it.
Yeah, the only thing that I liked about Amazon Prime are like two things: free shipping, and Amazon Prime videos.
Right.
Yeah, I love the video because I can watch the old TV shows that I grew up watching on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, the old Chips and Emergency.
Gilligan's Island.
Gigan. You know, the stuff that I grew up because my parents watched it. I watched it too.
Right.
You know, stuff that I fell in love with. You know, that's the only reason why I liked Amazon Video, Amazon Prime. But that's the only reason why. But when they jacked that price up to $99, I'm like, I don't know, should I? And I was going to ask my mother if she can you pay for it? Because I can't pay for it. For a Christmas present, can you give me that?
Mom, could I get $99 for Amazon Prime?
And you know my mother, she would have said, sure. If I had the money.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know my mom, she said, sure.
Yeah,
But
you see that money tree out back?
Yeah, you see that money tree growing out back? Half that went to the addition.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't going any bigger. Anyways, also talking about Amazon. This one.
In ancient Rome, the gladiators went into the arena with these words on their lips: "Let me win. But if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt." Today, all of you young athletes are in the arena. Many of you will win. But even more important, I know you will be brave and bring credit to your parents and to your country.
Welcome back. As always, be a fan, be a supporter, and volunteer for Special Olympics in Vermont at the local and state level. Thank you for your All right, now I turn over the reins to my guest host for Entertainment for Dummies, where he'll talk about the latest gaming stuff. Take it away, John.
We got some new games coming out. A lot of them are DLC packs for the PlayStation and the Xbox, and even they have, which is downloadable content for those who don't know. Also, we have one that's a expansion for a online game called Star Wars: The Old Republic: Knights of the Fallen Empire. We also have Mass Effect Andromeda coming out, which is the 4th installment, although they're saying it's going to be an entirely new game altogether for the Mass Effect series.
Really?
Yeah. And then Destiny, the popular massive multiplayer online game for the PlayStation and the Xbox, is coming out with their final expansion, The Taken King, which is basically like a whole new game altogether with so much content. You get a whole new storyline, a whole new gear and weapons and everything like that. Plus you get a whole new set of enemies that you have to go against. And after
What's that? Destiny?
Yeah.
I've never played that one.
That was an interesting game. Then I saw an E3 trailer, this game called Horizon Zero Dawn, which is basically like, I thought it was like Mass Effect on steroids almost, except for you can do more exploration, stuff like that, versus just going planet to planet in a storyline. I don't know, there's not much is known about it yet because they just barely like announced it last month, I think, at E3. Like, this is the first time anybody ever heard of it. And of course, you know, for your PlayStation fanatics, the first PlayStation had a game called Final Fantasy VII. Well, everybody, all you Final Fantasy fanatics, is one of their favorite Final Fantasy games. They're remaking that for it's either this year or next year. I can't remember.
I think it's this year. I'll look it up. Anyway, it's fine.
Also, we have Star Wars Battlefront coming out later this year, which blows away. I've seen trailers, I've seen some other stuff about it. It blows away the old Battlefront games by far.
Yeah.
And then we finally get another Uncharted game, which those of you familiar with the series, it's a really good series to play around. It's sort of like, I thought it was sort of like, you know, Indiana Jones meets Tomb Raider meets Prince of Persia with all the gameplay that they added to it and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
The Tomb Raider games were good.
Well, yeah, they were.
I love it.
And we have another Call of Duty Black Ops game coming out. A lot of people are kind of skeptical whether it's going to be good or not because, you know, with Call of Duty, it's either a hit or a miss, depending on the game.
Depending on, I played the one for
PS3?
PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that one.
Yeah. Black Ops 2 was great, but then you but you want to know.
Two.
Yeah. You want to know, like, how can you go any beyond that? Well, Black Ops 3, they show a guy, he's basically like got this suit almost like an Iron Man suit, and he's like molding guns out of his arm or whatever.
Ooh.
And then Hitman finally returns back to, actually Hitman and Guitar Hero have returned back to the consoles again. We got a new Hitman game coming out. First one in quite a few years, I think. And then Guitar Hero, you actually need to play in what it looks like a live audience.
Oh, so it's basically your pictures of your friends and whatever.
Yeah. It's like you got the band, and then you're the guitar player and stuff like that playing the game.
Yeah, it would be. No, it would be easier. You don't
Yeah.
have to worry about. But with the Guitar Hero in the past, you have to literally have to sit there and watch him
Right.
from the audience point of view.
Exactly.
So now you're watching it from the band point of view.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch next minute now we got Mod Pit and the Wave and a whole
Yeah.
bunch of crowd surfing and a whole bunch of other fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely games to check out in the next year or two.
Also, well, like I said, I can't wait for the Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh
game.
no, neither can I, especially when it's coming out like right at around the same time as Episode 7.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be really good.
Also, I've heard that they're releasing a new book series.
Oh really?
Called Force Awakening.
Force Awakens? Yeah. That's going to be, I got to get that. That's going to be
the book
so
series.
awesome.
It's supposed to take place in between
6 and 7?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's like
Either 6 or 7 or 5 and 6. How Luke becomes the Jedi, how Luke grows up and becomes, how Luke becomes the Jedi.
right, yeah, cuz 5 and 6 and 6 and 7, they're your huge time spans in between both of them.
Yeah. Huge. I mean, the main characters now are so old and gray that I don't think they remember their lines from the original movies.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, him and I 5 minutes. Are also on that Star Wars Old Republic. I like that game too. That game's fun.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. I need to get a subscription so I can get the new Knights of the Fallen Empire.
It's only $19.99, so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me see here. Why don't we just wrap? Why don't we just do that about the Nintendo losing their president?
Yeah, it was really surprising, especially since they removed the tumor and he came back later in the year.
Yeah, the president of Nintendo, we'll make this our last story.
Satoru
Iwata passes away
last
Saturday due to cancer of the bile duct. And what this makes it newsworthy is the fact that he is responsible for just about every Nintendo game ever made and out there. So he's responsible for Mario, he is responsible for
Kirby,
Mega Man, Metroid.
You name it.
You name it. Yeah, you name it. This dude has
got his hands on it.
Got his hands on it. So he's so responsible. He's like the Steve Jobs of Nintendo here, guys. So this is
it's a big hit for Nintendo.
A big hit. I don't know. Now, do they say who the replacement is?
They haven't yet, but there's noted that Geneo Takada and Shigeru Miyamoto are remaining as the decision-making representatives right now for the company.
So yeah.
So and until they find somebody new.
Yeah, it says it hasn't announced their successor yet. However, it's come to 30 years of. Yeah, they haven't done it yet. So let's hope they can get a replacement for him soon. Hope they can keep the Nintendo going like he did, and hopefully let's get them digged out of that big hole they're in.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hopefully they can build a console that could actually compete with the PS4s and the Xboxes.
Right.
And have an actual
gaming war again.
That was fun.
The wars are fun. Yeah, back in the old days of the Super Nintendo. Oh man.
Gaming wars were fun. We'll have all three of them going at the same time. All right. That's pretty much it. Let's wrap this up. Thanks for watching. As always, you can follow us on YouTube with previous episodes. That's it for me.
That's it for me. I'm John. This is Darren.
See you guys later. Good night.